The Columbia River system, the inland temperate rainforest of British Columbia, provides more fresh water into the Pacific Ocean than any other water system in the Americas. This is a really important source of water to keep our oceans healthy. And there does seem to be this idea that if water goes into the ocean, it's wasted. You know, that we should use it as a resource for energy and consumption. When in fact, the water, you know, sitting in this inland temperate rainforest right here, just being here, being contained within it, provides important life for the entire planet. So this is all stuff that, you know, has to be understood, and we have to be really careful who we elect to government right now, because if we elect the wrong people and they say, well, yeah, this might be an economic benefit to start transporting water, that will affect the entire planet forever. And there's a bit of a rant. And yeah, just educate yourself. Don't take my word for it. Look into the issues and put nature first, okay? Thanks. Bye for now. Footage that you're seeing in the background represents videos that we've taken just as we're doing work in this area. You're seeing the Kettle River at source, where it's just a small meandering creek through subalpine, and then you'll see Monashee Creek, and there's a few other creeks that we have included in this podcast to give you some idea, you know, what the real world looks like at the source of these great rivers that are very, very remote. There's not a lot of people here. We're constantly dealing with logging initiatives, clear-cut logging, and the effects of that logging and road building and so on. And we make a lot of discoveries because we look at nature in a different way than the industrial system does. So, you know, it's really important that we raise the profile of what's going on here, because this inland temperate rainforest it supports life on this planet in a major way. You start removing the water from it so that it cannot return, and you're changing the entire dynamic of the planet, including you know, water cycles, climate cycles, and so on. So this becomes really important, and you know, my fear is that we're going to have decision makers that don't have an institutional memory of the work that's been done before them. You know, why did we put the Columbia Treaty together? What's the importance of having water come out of the mountains, coming out of this inland temperate rainforest, and actually flow into the Pacific Ocean? We need to have that institutional memory that's really, really strong. I have a fear that that you know, while these threats are happening and while these trade talks are happening, we're going to have people in Ontario, decision makers in Ontario, who aren't familiar with the source of these rivers at all and how important they are, making agreements with United States decision makers to trade water for reduced manufacturing tariffs in Ontario. This is the problem with globalization. This is the problem when entire countries become too big to govern, that they remove themselves from the small ecological systems that collectively support the entire planet.